All right, we're going to find out what he's excited about. But I need to go into this because he says Ruth the Moabite is who they call themselves. Let's go into who the Moabites are. Okay, because you got people over here calling themselves Israelites. Okay, and then they want to say they Moabites. This is like the so-called, I'm going to get in trouble. By the way, I need y'all to understand, they are removing some of the documents that I put online because I'm telling too much truth, especially when I talked about the Act of 1871. Okay, so you guys, if you're getting this information, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Make sure you do your research because, again, as you know, somebody's trying to take over TikTok and then they want to govern what we say because they don't want us putting the truth out. So I encourage you to listen closely, take notes, and get this information. So somebody says in the word Morocco, more, you know, and this is what's so funny about these people who call themselves Moors and they studying up under this Moorish whatever. Anything with M-O in it, they steal it. Moors, Moabite, Moab, and Morocco, and America. They try to make anything with anything starting with M. It don't even have to, if it got an M and a vowel after it, they steal it. They want to act like it belongs to them. Oh, Moor, M-U-U-R, what? That's us. We the M-U-U. No, you're not. I'm trying to give you the truth, but you cannot, you got to be willing to study for yourself, number one. Number two, you got to be willing to come out of the religion. All right. So these people are telling you all kind of stuff about, oh, M-U-U-R is the same as M-O-O-R, and that is a big L-I-E. M-U-U-R and M-O-O-R are not the same, and I've gone over that before, but I'll say it again. M-O-O-R deals with people who did jobs on the ship. M-U-U-R are the melanated folks who navigated from the land of Moor or the land of Lemuria into the Americas. Washita M-U-U-Rs, they're the oldest known people on the planet. These M-O-O-Rs are pirates and land-stealing thieves. They go to different places and different lands and then they conquer them. And then now you got melanated people wanting to hold these people in high esteem. When they told you they conquered, we conquered Spain, we conquered Italy, we conquered all these other lands, we conquered North Africa. Do you understand what it means when you conquer something? When you conquer something, you forced your will onto another people. You have taken their territory. When you force your will, these are people who rewrite the history of the people who they conquered. That's what they do. No, I don't hold them in high esteem. But everybody did dirt. Even the original people did dirt. So I need to make this clear. I'm not here to make you feel good about, no, I got to tell the facts. And the facts are not pretty. Everybody did some dirt. And I'm going to put it out. All right. So let's get back to this guy who claims he's a Moabite, and let's understand who the Moabites were. So you got these Jews who are saying to you, oh, we are Semites, and they tell you anti-Semitic if you say anything against what they have to say. You're not even disrespecting them. You're just saying, listen, I don't agree with this. Oh, you anti-Semitic. Okay, but let's find out. These people are not even from the land of Shem or the lineage of Shem. These are three different lineages. We got Shem, Japheth, and Ham. All right, when we talk about the 12 tribes, they come from the lineage of Shem. Now, these people telling you they German. That's from over here, the Khazars. That's got nothing to do with this lineage of Shem. But let's go further. Because when we start talking about the 12 tribes here, these are supposed to be the chosen people. All these people, by the way, were melanated. Let me be clear on that. Shem, Ham, Japheth, melanated. Japheth, this is where Buddha came from. These are the Buddha folks. Remember, Buddha was melanated. I just want to make that clear. So we got Shem, and we come down here. Here's Abraham, and here is Terah. Now, Terah is the one who had Haran and Lot. Haran and Lot is on the lineage of Terah. And Lot is the one who had 2 daughters. And his 2 daughters gave birth to Moab and Benjamin. Down here is Abraham. Abraham is the one who gave birth to Isaac through Sarah. Isaac had Jacob and Esau with Rebekah. And Jacob is the one from where the 12 tribes come, according to scripture. Okay, so we're looking at this. These are the 12 tribes down here. These people up here, these are Moabites. Now, let's talk about who the Moabites are. Lot was the nephew of Abraham. And what happened is they had shared a space, Lot and Abraham did. And Lot didn't know how to keep his sheep in the right place. And Abraham says to Lot, look, Lot, this is what we're going to do. Because you're not keeping your sheep in the right place. You're not taking care of them the way you need to take care of them. So this is what we're going to do. You choose a land, all right? And whatever side you choose, that's going to be all yours. And then I'm going to choose the other side, okay? So choose your side, and then you're going to go that way, and then I'm going to go this way. So Lot chose the land that moved into what we know of today as Sodom, S-O-D-O-M, as in Sodom and Gomorrah. And so Lot went that way with his stuff, and Abraham went the other way. And these are all of his children had the land left in their name or in their lineage. That land that Abraham had, which included Lot's land. Okay, so now Lot goes on off to that area near Sodom. And, you know, we all know the story about Sodom and Gomorrah and how it was destroyed. Okay, we also are aware that once they were told to leave by the angels, according to the scripture, that they left, and then Lot's wife turned back and she was turned into a pillar of salt. Okay, so moving on past that, let's understand what happened with Lot and his daughters. Lot and his daughters got Lot drunk, and they had sex with Lot for the purpose of procreating. And when they had sex, they got these 2 children, one called Moab, one called Ben-Ami. And this is why we have the Moabites, who come from this incestuous relationship. And then we got the Ammonites coming from an incestuous relationship. If you want to take on this title, that's fine, but don't call yourself an Israelite, because Israelites are here. The Moabites are up here, and I need this to be made clear to all my melanated folks. I've told you that this whole game is spiritual. Spiritual. The same way I told you it was 2 melanated groups in the Bible, one enslaving the others. The Egyptians enslaving the Israelites, okay? In the same scripture y'all reading, that scripture will tell you that these Israelites will have every nation around them to come against them. Again, I'm going into the spiritual side. Pay attention. The same Bible y'all are reading, when we're talking about the Egyptians versus the Israelites, it tells you that this group of Israelites would be in a situation where every nation around them, even their cousins, Moabites, Benjamites, Ammonites, will come against them. If you still don't understand that this is a spiritual game that we're playing, well then, keep going through the same mess. So you've got a situation here where this guy is calling himself a Moabite, and you know what they did? Again, they saw an M, and then they jumped on top of it. That's us, we're the Moabites. Not understanding what the ham sandwich of Moabite is. A group of folks that are spawned from an incestuous relationship. And these are the same people, according to the Bible, that will fight against the Israelites. So if you're an Israelite, then you know somebody calling themselves a Moabite. Well, I'm just saying, this is a spiritual game. The Bible said it. I didn't say it. I'm just telling you what the Bible said. Remember to keep that bell on for notifications. Follow UNARepublic for more great information.